let's begin our experiment. As you can see, I have here the solution. I've already mixed the salt with the water, and now I'm going to add it to the circuit. Oh, watch this, it's very interesting. Look at the negative electrode. As you can see, it is sparkling bubbles. This is really interesting. Well, now I'm gonna use the positive tip of the multimeter to quantify the magnitude. I'm gonna start on the middle. As you can see on the multimeter, we have a voltage of 3.1 volts. If we move to the positive side, the voltage increases, as you can see. When I touch the positive side, the voltage is of 5.6 more or less volts. And if I approach to the negative side, the voltage decreases. As you can see, when I'm already touching the negative side, the voltage is of 0. Now let's repeat. The center moving to the positive side, the voltage increases, and moving to the negative side, the voltage decreases. It is really interesting to watch these bubbles that are happening on the negative side. I don't really know why this is happening, but it is really interesting. In order to get the most exact data, I'm going to repeat this plenty of times. Well, it's really interesting to watch the reaction that the positive electrode is generating. As we can see, it is like releasing some kind of yellowy thing, and I don't really know what it is, but it's probably due to the Cooper and the positive charge. Now that I have moved the positive, we can see that it releases some kind of black stuff, and this is really interesting. And as you can see, the negative one is still releasing bubbles, and this is a really interesting reaction. You can see the positive electrode has become a little bit more dark, and also I just received an electrical charge. This proved that this is conducing electricity. Well, after a few minutes that we left this circuit built and charged, we can see that the water has become completely dark, and I don't know what this substance is. I think this is a chemical reaction produced by the salt. Maybe the salt with the electricity and also the Cooper affects and produce this kind of dark dust that is dissolving on the water. Now, as an additional experiment to this, I'm going to use this napkin as a filter and see how is the water now that we have the filter. I want to see if the salt become dark or if all the water become dark, and this dust, what this dust is. So I'm gonna do it carefully. a filtration process slowly, and we are going to see, as you can see, the water is totally transparent, and we're going to see what is the dark dust remaining. It smells really metallic, like when you smell a piece of metal, it smells like that, this water. So probably the particles that these reactions produces are like copper particles. You can see the water is totally transparent, so this hasn't really dissolved that way. Well, now in this additional bowl, I'm going to add all the new water and the remaining water that we have. Here is a lot of dust in this part of the bowl. You can see here's a lot of this dark dust, and this is really interesting. You can see the water is totally transparent. The napkin here, the napkin has plenty of this dust, and it smells really metallic. It's a really metallic smell. Look, really interesting.